We're saving our country.
A Democrat defeated a Republican backed by President Donald Trump and is becoming the first Democratic mayor of the city of Miami in nearly 30 years. This is significant because both major parties were seeing this election as a test for how they were doing and their standing in one of the places where President Donald Trump managed to flip last year. And it is a place that is Hispanic majority. So it was helping both parties prove that they still have some support with this key electorate. Eileen Higgins is 61 years old. She's a former commissioner for Miami-Dade County. She represented the Cuban neighborhood of Little Havana and other parts of the city. She speaks Spanish, and she has a nickname of La Gringa, which is a term the Spanish speakers use for white Americans. The results were also historic because Higgins is the first woman to be elected mayor of Miami. While the race is technically nonpartisan, Higgins was not afraid to campaign as a proud Democrat. She told me, "It's no secret I'm a Democrat, and I'm a really proud Democrat at this moment." She regularly talked about the immigration crackdown of President Donald Trump and how it affected residents of Miami. She spoke about this detention center, Alligator Alcatraz, where she had to field some calls from her residents who were worried that their family members were being kept there. It's important to keep in mind that it is a mayoral runoff and the turnout is not comparable to a midterm election or a presidential election.
In the city of Miami, the residents decided to embark upon a different direction. One especially focused on making sure they get a city government that focuses on getting things done. Right? The affordability crisis, we are the tip of the spear of the affordability crisis in America. We've got to build more affordable housing. We cannot ignore the fact that the rhetoric in our nation is sometimes very distressing these days. We seem to have entered an epoch where elected officials, very powerful elected officials, use language that is demeaning, that is cruel, that is disrespectful about the people who live in the city of Miami.
We're saving our country.
We took a look at how Americans are thinking about President Donald Trump as the year comes to a close. His approval has fallen on several of the key issues that were important to his re-election last November. Take the economy. In March, about 4 in 10 U.S. adults approved of how Trump was handling that issue. It's since fallen to 31%. And on immigration, his approval has also declined about 10 percentage points since March. Our polling also found that Trump has struggled to hold on to his political wins. On the issue of crime, about half of Americans approved of how he was handling it in August. That's since fallen to 43%. It's not all bad news for Trump. His overall approval rating hasn't fallen as sharply, and the polling shows that Republicans are still largely behind him as we head into 2026.